Alright guys, so before I do the video or edit the rest of the video, just want to make something quite clear that the results in this video are phenomenal, but chances are of you actually hitting them is very slim because psychologically it will be a massive struggle. I might just be saying that as like an outward reflection, I guess. I know that I would certainly struggle holding my trades like that. But I'm literally just trying to show you what is possible if you hold 4 hour to 4 hour and take your entries off the 15 minutes and just literally let the plan do its thing. Additionally, at the end of the video, I tally up the scores and I deduct on one part of it the carried over trades from the weekend before or from the week before, because that adds a fair amount, not to spoil it. But generally speaking, just so you're aware, I don't hold my trades over the weekend, and the reason for that is we find that there's a lot of political pressures in the world today, and there's a lot of financial things going on as well on a really large scale, and it's not unheard of that price is going to jump horrendously over the weekend. So the last thing I want to do is come back to a completely ruined account on a Monday or on a Sunday night because I decide to risk it all over the weekend. But I'm just showing you what is possible just using this strategy. It's really effective. Still quite a few losses in here. Tried to take all the trades available. There's probably quite a few which I missed as well, but yeah, just wanted to make it very obvious to you guys that this is what's possible. What do you do in real life when you've got like a big trade running? You take partials as much as you can. So you may end up, let's say that there's a 100R trade in total. Chances are you're going to be taking profits all the way. So instead of it being like 100% gain on your account, it might end up being something like 30 to 35 to 35. Okay, so yeah, just wanted to clear that up and enjoy the video. It is a long one, unfortunately. I had to have a break, go get a cup of tea because my throat was going. But enjoy. Thanks for watching. Right, guys, welcome back to another, I guess, episode of Trade Forex with Paul. So I just want to go through for all the newcomers to the channel. I literally just trade typically the daily and the 4 hour, and I go zone to zone. So price tends to just literally gravitate towards particular zones. All right, so say that these are 4 hour zones. I'm going to try to get an entry on the 15-minute or basically a lower time frame so I can just maximize my trade. So if I just did like a 4 hour candle to a 4 hour candle, particular zone, say that to that, it's a 1 to 5. But if I can get an entry on like a 15-minute candle, I can massively increase my risk reward ratio. So all what I'm doing is essentially this. Let's say that price is working in a downward trend, and it hits there, and then it starts zigzagging its way up. My point of interest is this 4 hour zone. Okay, so I want to drop down to the 15-minute. I want to basically try and get a reversal pattern, try and get in with an order block on the 15-minute, a very small stop loss in comparison to if I marked up this whole zone, and follow it all the way down to the lowest point where it had reached before, and preferably the whole bottom of the zone. Okay, so that would be, one target. And if price was going in the other direction, I'm naturally more of a bear trader, so I find it a little bit harder to map out when it's going long, but I'd essentially just be looking for this just to literally take it long. So that's basically what I'm doing, and I'm using like the weekly, daily, and the 4 hour for directional bias, and just trying to get entries off the 15-minute. Now, when you are, actually I shouldn't have deleted that, but when you are, what am I doing? When price is going, between these zones, like, say that, and you're expecting it to come back down to here, there's no reason why you can't get in multiple places on these miniature pullbacks. Okay, so I use, premium versus discount to try and assist me if I'm stuck in the middle. And if price, especially if price starts doing something like this, making its own kind of price movements between these zones, I will use premium versus discount just to reset my line of thinking. But generally speaking, you can get involved on pretty much every pullback, and really maximize your trades from zone to zone, or if you miss the zonal entry, you can always jump into the trend a little bit later on. So I think we got up to the end of January last time, so oh, we shouldn't be doing that. Need to shrink it down first so I don't reveal anything. I'm going to move it to the H4 and try to get back to where we were, and go on to bar replay, and off we go. So I think we got to the end of January. I think TradingView is just about to reset itself. So we want to go into Monday there. So it won't physically let me go back any further than this. So I'm gonna have to drop to the 15 and see where we are. Okay, but I don't really want to reveal Monday. I'm gonna have to go a tiny bit into Monday, or at least into Sunday. See if that allows me to. I think that's literally as far back as it will allow me to go, because it's been just over a week since I made the last video. Here we go. Right, and this is what we got to last week. Right, okay, so just to recap, I'm going to, I should have looked on, I can't look on the H4 because it will reveal what's going to happen next. So we'll jump onto the H4 as soon as we can, but just to recap where we got up to in the previous video, we have 3 trades running, which are these 3. We got, I think it was 4 losses and 5 wins, or 5 wins and 4 losses, or, you know, the other way around. I just want to point out as well, somebody asked me in the comments, would I have opened all of these trades without banking any profit? And the answer is no, definitely not. I want really a maximum of maybe 3% running at risk on my account, and that would have to be 3 trades on separate currency pairs. So this being Euro USD, possibly have another trade on gold and another trade on, say, GU, for example. I wouldn't, you know, once you get to like a nearby swing, you would want to bank a little bit of profit so you don't have to move your stop loss, but that would essentially make you risk-free and available to get involved with another trade. So that's the only scenario where I would have a series of trades open in real life trading. But I want to demonstrate to you that there's multiple opportunities to get involved. And if you're, you know, if you're fearless like that, you know, you could say like, right, okay, I'm going to have a maximum of like 4 trades open at once, or 5 trades open at once, and I'm going to run them to target. I'm just going to go 4 hour to 4 hour, get my entries on the 15 minutes, take it on the extreme order block, and just literally run to target, because you know that if you do this over the last, you know, 3-4 years, you're going to be profitable almost every week. You know, definitely, well, maybe not definitely every month, but you know, if you take all the orders and all the trades, you will be profitable. So you might just have that mindset, which I don't have just yet, where you just don't care about taking the losses because you know the wins are so huge. So for example, with this, we got up to what, 11.39. We're running, oh yeah, there we go. We're running at 22% profit already into this week. And there's another thing as well. Personally, I try not to hold my trades over the weekend, because we've seen this year, in 2022, you know, the market jump like 100 pips with certain political news. Won't go into that, but it's it can be really detrimental to your account if you know, if you come to the charts Sunday night and the charts just, you know, prices shot off in the other direction. It's going to destroy your account. So I don't hold trades over the weekend, especially if I can help it. But, you know, for the purpose of the videos, I'm keeping these trades on because generally speaking, I want to see them run to target. But looking the way it's going, I'm going to start off with a series of losses, which would just be typical, you know, but who cares? Let's just go. So I can't jump to the H4 just yet, but just a quick recap. Our target was this low. This was the initial leg which brought it down. This was the discount zone. We realized that price was starting to move down. We got involved with an order block, got 3 or 4 entries there. We got a loss. Price nearly broke through, reacted off an order block over here, started zigzagging its way up, because look at the aggression down, zigzag up. We identified this zone. Did we get involved in this one? Just missed it. So we just missed the entry off of this one, which is a bit annoying. But price might come back up and retest it, which is cool. So we'll keep that there. And we're just going to run with that. I do quite like this, just literally as we've started. I tend to find that a Monday night trade, so Sunday, just after spread hours on Sunday, so Monday Asian session is quite often the start of the week, being the high or the low. Not often, but maybe just under half the time. But this has had like a very tiny drop, and it's left behind a nice pin bar. This pin bar has taken out, I think anyway, liquidity out of these. These have swept along here, and it looks very decent. So I probably wouldn't mind taking a trade off here if we get a break of one of these lows, because that would be a pretty cool start to the video, just straight into a trade. So there's always that potential. If price comes down, breaks this, I will probably mark up that Friday night last candle. So let's go. If we want to see a break of this, let's just get clicking. I'm going to try not to make the video very long, but also I'm going to try to get involved in every order block that there is. So maybe it will be a long video. I hope not, for your sake. But I have got to be thorough. So let's go. And I'm going to be clicking a little bit slower, hopefully, than what I normally do, because I miss a load of losses. So I'm just going to check the low, 1251. I'm checking up here, by the way. So 1251, 1250. We did break that low, so we can, if price comes into this, I'll mark it on the chart. Otherwise, I'll just leave it. And let me just move this out of the way so it's not too messy. Yeah, let's go. Oh, I just missed it anyway. Okay, we're in. Okay, so I can mark it on the chart, and I will point out the areas where I would look to take a little bit of profit off the table, just so I can literally just bank, essentially break even. First target where I would try to take a little bit off the table at least. It probably wouldn't reset it to break even, because I don't like moving my stop loss, because every now and then, maybe half the time, price comes back up and retests this area. See how this might be leaving behind an order block with this blue candle. It wouldn't be safe for me to go like, oh, okay, I'm going to move my stop loss to there, because it's probably going to test that blue candle now, because it quite often just leaves behind another order block. So there's one area where you try to take a little bit. Perhaps it's only 2.29. So you probably wouldn't, to be fair. This would definitely be an area. Why? Because it's the nearest swing, which pushed us up. So that's obviously following the trend. And then the next one is probably going to be that swing, which, to be fair, is so close to here, which is going to be the final target on the 84. So this would actually be the target. But yeah, let's go. Let's keep on clicking. Sorry, I do stop and talk every now and then to try to explain what it is I'm doing. Well, it's not looking positive. This could be a bad start. Or it's kind of leaving behind a nice other order right there on these two. So if I didn't get involved with that one, I would probably try to get involved with one here. But if we get a break of this low, then I'd be particularly intrigued. But because I'm involved in that one already, I'll just leave this. And we've got other ones running too, so... Yeah, see, I'd now be in this trade. I'm panicking a little bit. Oh, quite like that. The inside bar, I quite like it. So, what time is it? It's 4 in the morning. Probably wouldn't be awake for this. But there's a decent one there. Let's try and shrink that up a bit. So internal structure, get a break of that. Would be out straight away, pretty much. Trading views frozen on me. There we go. Oh, and it's left behind another order block. Okay, so I'll get rid of that one. We've broken this internal structure, so that could indicate price is already working its way down. We got the nice rejection blue candle. This is right in the way. Got that rejection blue candle. This is a strong push down as well. We've got this order block as being possibly mitigated by that. Hopefully we'd get a second opportunity. Just on the AB, yeah. I, you know what? It's valid. I don't care. We're doing it. I'll mark it up if we get in. Oh, we missed it. Oh, we got it. All right, cool. Wow. Okay, that's mental. Yeah, 8 in the morning, I'll be taking that. So here we are. A 1.6 stop, which is absolutely fine. Yeah, the first take profit, grabbing the wrong bit. The first one would typically be there, even though it's been broken. It just makes sense that it's a swing. Or you'd go with that candle, to be fair, just before this one was formed. This created a new swing. So that would be the first like take profit. You know, take, I don't know, 20% off your trade, 25% off your trade. You'd bank more than 1% if it was to come back out and just take you out the trade. So you'd be very comfortable taking a little bit off there. And then obviously next target is this swing down here, which is 22.75, which I doubt you'd hold, well, probably would hold on considering at the moment. At the moment it's at like 11 within 15 minutes. And then your next target would be, you know, this one, same as everything else, which is 48.19, which I don't think anybody in the world would have the balls to hold that. I don't think that I would, to be fair. I would be banking as much as I could. I'll tell you what, something which I am trying to work towards is that I'm trying to hold on to the trade as far as I can, but I am still taking partials throughout. So yeah, you know, first partial there, next partial here, maybe another partial there, and then the final target, and maybe even try and hold a little bit more to go a little bit beyond that final target. So there is every opportunity that you can reach all the way down there while still holding an element of the trade, but not necessarily the whole amount. But yeah, just to clear that up, because, you know, if I was making all of these trades every single week and getting, you know, 50-60%, as pointed out, yeah, I would be like a billionaire by now, and I'm not. So, you know, I'm taking partials everywhere. Okay, so let's keep on going a little bit and see what. Okay, cool. We're probably going to smash straight through. This is looking decent, but you would have to go for a walk. You'd have to get away from the charts at 26R within 45 minutes of getting involved. That's crazy. Okay, so price came down to almost 30R within an hour. A similar thing happened this week. Won't go into it in detail, but yeah, I had the opportunity to pass my FTMO challenge, and within, you know, the first day of taking part, and I punched out of a trade because I didn't take into account the spreads, and I went through a bit of a panic. Because if I'd have extended my stop loss, I'd have ended up losing like 1.5% on one trade. The spreads were just so large. I was doing it on gold. I just didn't spot it beforehand, and I couldn't adjust the trade size, so I had to cancel the trade. But I stayed in with another trade on AU, and both trades together went off to make like 7% within 45 minutes. I'd left the house at that point, came back and realized that I'd have passed my FTMO challenge, and ended up giving back half of the trade on the AU trade. So I ended up just banking like 3% or 3.5%, which was a bit frustrating. But these things happen, you know. There's mistakes made in live trading all the time. Right, okay, so trading view pausing on me. Look at this imbalance left behind, a fair bit. So the next low to break is here. If we get a break of this low, this last candle looks fairly decent. Okay, cool, got a good break. If price comes up to here, I'll mark it on the chart as an entry, but to save time, I won't do it straight away in case it doesn't. I was going to say, I like the zigzagging move. It's probably going to react from it, to be fair. Oh, hello. Are we in? No. Missed by a whisker. If you were, if this was on your private account, like an ECN account, you would not be in this trade. If this was an FTMO account, you would be in this trade because the spreads are ever so slightly different. So yeah, I'm not going to mark it up. Might get a second chance. No. But it's leaving behind this, which is nice. If we get a break of this low, I'll be marking up these candles here. rebalance, almost. Okay, cool. There's the break of this low. I'll tell you what, I don't think I jumped onto the 4 hour, which I want to do for checking where we're going. Because this looks like it's going to break, which is cool. What's the time? I can get to about here, so 3 more clicks, and now I'm going to jump to the H4 just to double check where everything is. So, 1 more. Okay, cool. I find a bit of imbalance there as well. Okay, so H4, I'm just going to have a look. Ooh, that looks cool. Not the perfect inside bar, however, it was just before the massive crash, a huge amount of imbalance. It's not much of a pullback, it's not really a pullback, so it doesn't quite fit all my confluences, but this is going on as a H4, which is cool. We'll have a look at it on the 15 minutes if I can refine it, or if it just looks like a pointless entry point. This whole push up looks decent, but it would be massive. So maybe not. That H4 we just missed out on, which it is now invalidated. So we can take that off. Let's look left on the chart. A huge imbalance. Look at this as well. So that was the high over there. That might play a part. And then we've got what looks like possibly a giant zone for the H4. Mark this on as the H4. I'm going to try and refine it as well. So there we go. Refined H4 within a larger H4. Don't know how that will work out, but we'll see. Gonna have to make these the targets really, because yeah, this is the first target to take the profits off the table and just bank things, because you always want to try and bank the profit. But in reality, because this is imbalanced beyond here, price is probably just going to shoot down, tap into here, and off it goes to another H4 area. But on the daily at this point as well, price will definitely be in a downward trend. So expect price to possibly bounce off of here somewhere, ideally within the H4. I'm going to shift to the 15 and see if I can refine this further, because this looks massive. We're just, oh, what am I doing? Oh, I'd already marked this out as curved liquidity, so let's see. Yeah, we got 80 pips, and this looks like about 35, 37. Yeah, curved liquidity around here. I talked to a few people in Discord about what I mean with that, but just to summarize it, it just looks like a curve, and with these wicks just taking all the juice out of anything else left behind. Because it's essentially like a clean market, this sort of stuff usually gets run, and then down here it's just very smooth as well. So I'm not too certain about all of this, but we'll see when price comes to it. We'll try and get the reversal pattern and see what we can do on the 15. Probably wouldn't set an order on the H4 because look at the size of the stop loss. It'd be massive. And what did I say? I said about these candles here. If price comes to it, I'll get in, because that's a very solid looking start of the move. That one we just missed out on, and I think that's mitigated enough, so I'll take that one off now. This looks fairly decent as well, but it's not actually a pullback, so I'm not going to mark this one up. Although I'm tempted. Checking the lows. Equal lows. No, it's not a pullback. I'm not really too interested. This is evidently a pullback. Higher low, higher high. Yeah, this looks decent. This one not so much. Good placement, but not enough going for it. Okay, so just gonna stretch quick. There we go. Let's keep going. I need to start taking these videos at night. Oh, we've been involved in that one now anyway. Oh well. Oh. Wrong button. Let's see, a bit too tired to be doing this. Right. Okay, cool. And it has left behind a nice little peak here. Oh, but this is our target. Okay, no, I don't mind. the push up was fairly constant. It's kind of from here. I'll do it from the last candle. Or should I? No, do it from the white candle. There we go. So last push up. And there, and the target, is that going to be enough for like a 1 to 4? Yeah, it looks like it will be. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to go and break this target now. 4.64, yeah, that's good enough. Is that a tiny bit too high? 4.78, be happy with that. Zigzagging in, cool, we're in, we're out. Great. All right, -1, put that in. Make that red. So -1, that's not good. Then we got another potential up here. And we didn't break that low. What? We've swept under there, and we've gone further into this little order block. That's annoying. I'm still thinking that price is going to come down. Maybe it would do something up here. I don't know. And we've got a trade to enter up here if price comes into it. So let's just get clicking. Normally like this. Okay, so just going to talk you through a quick pattern. Sorry, while I get more comfortable. My chair's half broken, so if you can hear loads of crunching, that's my chair. Price come up, down, broken this high, which is cool. Hasn't got into the point of interest. If I get like a little stagger before heading into it, all day long, and then target. Okay, so I quite like this this price structure. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, nice little pullback. Oh well, looks like we've probably missed the opportunity. That's a shame, because I quite like the look of it. No, I was gonna say, but we haven't had like a breaker structure here to try and get into another short on this leg yet. But I was going to say this candle looks fairly decent, but all these wicks kind of says to me that prices, if price comes up to it, it's probably already had like all the goodness taken out of it. So I was going to say that, but we haven't had a breaker structure to give us like an internal structure price movement or reason to get involved. Yeah, still haven't had a break of that down here. Oh, there we go. Oh, price would have got into it, but look at the aggression here. It's probably just building up to get into this. Oof. Would we have taken it out? No, wouldn't have taken that out yet. No way. Right. Okay, so price is left behind. Pull back. Push up. A nice order block here. We've had this little break, that little break. In reality, I just want to see this go now. But very valid entry if I was to get involved. And another good reason for that is we have got a bit of imbalance right there. So use that as a nice easy way to get involved with the order block. It would be a huge, oh, I don't know actually. That would be not much for target. I'd probably have to target down here if I wanted to get involved there, because the stop loss is big and the target is small. Meh. It's there. Oh. Okay, cool. So target is hit for all of our trades. Did we get in that? We did. Right, this is going to be fairly embarrassing. I'm just going to line all these out. We had some trades from last week, didn't we? Don't know why I've got that one down there. We lost that. This is going to look stupid on a thumbnail for YouTube, because I know that I'd have been banking profits, I'd have been taking profits all the way through, and would have probably have pulled out somewhere around here, especially for the weekend. But if you have balls of steel, there's nothing stopping you from achieving this. This is going to be embarrassing. Okay, so 48.25. Put in green. Did we get into one there? Did we take that? We did, and we got into it. 14.16. And you'd probably hold on to this one, definitely. Like, looking at price action, it's not so scary. But when you got figures that high, you know, you'd be definitely taking profits where you could. So in reality, this would probably end up being, it would still probably be like a 20% trade. If you risked like 1%, it would probably still end up about 20%. Or, you know, at worst, maybe 15%. But, you know, in terms of our risk-reward ratio, 48, pretty decent. So 14.16 right here. So pretty cool. And then we got these three, 39.61. This one has become 14.91. And then this one, 18.59. Okay. Cool. That's crazy. I will change the oh no, I'll keep those colors yellow because we can't count this one into this week's trade because that was last week and this was carryover from last week. So at the moment we're on like, I don't know, 50, 65, 105, 120, 145. This I don't know if I can add that. I don't even know if I can add these onto YouTube because it's just, I'm gonna get blasted by somebody for it. Then again, it is just telling us where we can get involved. So yeah, whatever. It is what it is. 100 and whatever I said, 145 so far. And I'm going to try to get involved with more trades. And we're only on Tuesday. So I hope that you guys have a cup of tea or coffee because it looks like the video is probably going to be quite long. Talking of which, I'm going to take a quick break, I think, and go get myself a cup of tea. Right then, I am back with my cup of tea, so let's keep going. Yeah, we just got a break of here, a ridiculous amount. An order block right there, lots of imbalance. The next H4 zone is down here. This looks like... Where's this going? Oh, that high. Okay, cool. And a ton of imbalance, which we're in. So probably a free fall down to here, which is a bit mad. Let's get clicking. Mini break. Okay, that came quick. First sign of market exhaustion. Oh, I was going to say this. No, it doesn't matter. I was going to say that candle there, but it was already mitigated. So we've also got a very minor break again, just with a wick. So not like in this, price is probably going to zigzag and move back up a little bit and take up this, you know, reclaim some of this imbalance. Huge amount. Yeah, here we go. Oh, okay. Got a nice break. And we left behind a couple of order blocks. So we've gone through on the Discord group. What happens if you get two kind of order blocks like this, or potentially three? I just use really the bigger candle of the two. Reason for that is that this one is the one which broke, you know, previous sort of set of structure, I guess. Swept any liquidity from this high. It's got to be this whole thing. You could if you have the balls, you know, take a trade off of there, or you could split trade in half. But in reality, it's probably going to be this larger candle. So, although I don't know, say our entry is there, is that going to be 1 to 4 or more ish? 1 to 3.5, I'll probably take in real life. 1 to 3, probably not. 1 to 4, yes, definitely. This would be a bit of a tricky one. It would something like that, maybe, but not that one. This one, yes. That one, no, and probably an entry. If price comes back to it, I will get into a trade, no doubt about it. But we're not in a trade. Yeah, we're not in a trade at the moment. Okay, cool. Let's go. We didn't get a break there. Now we did. This is definitely showing signs of reversal. You know, this is indicating time for a reversal. So yeah, let's keep going. That's nice, but not a pullback. So no, never mind. There we go. We're in. Pretty big. How big is this? Oh, it's not too bad. 14 pips. What's the? Oh, it's 8:45 at night, so spread hours kind of starts at 9. You know what? I'd have probably have been caught out by this in real life, so I will place this trade. You know, if I was disciplined enough, I'd set an alert around about here. But, you know, because the pace in which that sort of come up to quick candles, I wouldn't be watching the charts necessarily at this time. So I would have been tagged in without really thinking about it. First target is 2.6, really weak. Next target is just this, 3.36. Not great, is it? But if we were to target that sort of refined H4, it doesn't look too bad, does it? So I don't know. We'll figure it out. No need. -1. Let's draw that on before I forget. Okay. That sucks. Oh, and we have a break of this high. Oh, God. It's only a wick, so I'm not going to pay attention to it yet. And I guess we did have a break here for Jock, but it's in the middle of nowhere. So would I be paying too much attention to it? Not really. If it breaks this and stays outside of it, I'd be looking to get in here. Why? Because my attitude towards this is bearish. Okay, it's still bearish. I can go 2 more candles. There we go. We jump to the H4 without revealing anything. Let's see if we've left anything behind. Yeah, that I'm going to mark that up as H4. Really, it should be this whole move, but I'm going to do that last candle. And then targets down there. Yeah, so maybe price to come up to here and press down again, potentially. You got to try to create a scenario in your mind of, you know, whether or not is price going to like zigzag its way into this and then work its way down, or is it just going to work its way down then work its way back up? Like, you got to be kind of prepared for multiple scenarios, so when you see something happen, you don't really hesitate to get involved because you've already planned it out in your head of what's likely going to happen. But yeah, a wick rejection of this little high over here, and it's 1 in the morning, so you probably sleep through this anyway. Yeah, let's just keep going. Here we go. Here come the bears again. Oh, spoke too soon. Let's keep going. Wow. 1 to 3 and 4. 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 1 to 3 missed this over here. Oh, I totally missed this. There's a mistrade. Why is that a mistrade? Break of substructure. Price had pressed up, came down, didn't break this low, pushed up again a little bit, broke this low, substructure within substructure within substructure. It does happen, but there's a mistrade here. Yep, would have got an entry. Up there, 2 pips, yep. At 8 in the morning, damn right you would have taken that. You know, first target to take profits, 7.35. Next target would be here, 15. Oh, wow, yeah, already came through that as well, 15.4. And then your next target would be here at 19.4. But I'm going to have to put this down as a miss when we figure out what it becomes, if it becomes anything. But next target is literally here. Next real target anyway. Well, that's a shame. Again, from clicking just that little bit too fast, but oh well. Did say that I would slow down for these videos. So yeah, we got another break with another wick, which I don't like. Okay, I don't like the wick breaks. And I just realized that there's one over here as well. So that's going to be like H4 to H4 with a minor pullback. This might be another 4 potentially, but not showing as a pullback. The highest point now is here. So this is what I would want to see if there was to be a reversal, but we haven't actually got into the next point of interest yet. So, don't know, a bit nervous because we're close. We're only, what, 5 pips away. Oh, okay. Oh, there's another wick. When you see price action like this, we've seen something like this last week or 2 weeks on EU. Just kind of potentially stay out of the way until something clearly has been defined. Yeah, look at this channel forming. Price gonna boom out of here. Oh, guess not. Well, we did get a break, but it's not the boom which I was expecting. So maybe price is going to come back down again. Don't know. Stay out of this kind of price action because it's just a little bit choppy. Yeah, there we go. Price decided. Then we get another wick break. We don't quite tap it, but you might as well call it a tap. Oh, and then the high to break is over here. Why? Because it's the highest point between here and here. There's the highest point. Then we could probably target this as an order block, potentially, if price is going to reverse from here. I definitely want to see a break of this. Yeah, we'll see. I reckon there would be another order block formed for us to take rather than have to go for this giant doji type thing. Okay, cool. So we get a break. Breaks with a body. Getting there, fairly decent. You know what? I was wondering about that candle. Too late for it now, but I was wondering about that. Doesn't matter. It didn't form a new high, so I'm not really interested. Just as well. Oh, look at this. Second chance. Never mind. Is it just reacted off of here again? It has. Could you imagine that? You get 2 chances at this move. Obviously it's being used up now, so we're not doing that. And slow stagger up, more aggression going upwards though, but there are wicks, lots of wicks. First sort of like, well, one of the first indication signs of price starting to run out of steam, but there's a channel here. Channel was forming there, got wide, pushed up. What time is it? I want to have a look at the H4 and see what it looks like. Oh, big, what's it called? Like a spinning? I don't know. It's basically like a big fat doji with like 0 body. So big fat is probably the wrong phrase. You know what? Got like a nice little H4 there, which I seem to have missed. Oh well, doesn't matter. That would have been decent though. Yeah, should have jumped to H4 earlier, but that would have been decent because target would be down here, wouldn't it? Oh well, it doesn't matter. We're only on Wednesday, so let's try and hurry things up a little bit. I get quite bored doing it, especially when I'm not using like my spreadsheet and logging all the data. So let's go. Especially when I'm doing it late at night. Right. Okay. Break of structure happening here. Internal break anyway. This looks fairly decent, so I would mark this up as a potential trade. And there's another one there. Not quite as clean looking. Don't like this because it's been completely rebalanced. So take the top one off. This one has been rebalanced as well, so it's not actually that good. Not very good at all. It is a pullback, and price has pressed down from it. I'll keep it on. It's been rebalanced, but you know, there's every chance that that counts for nothing. So I'm gonna put that as the M15. Was that the H4? Looks like an H4. Yeah. Yeah, that's a shame. Completely missed. Oh well. And looks like price is just going back on itself now anyway. So let's widen that up and let's go. Looks nice. Kind of rebalancing. Can we get another chance to get in on this? Don't suppose you'd want to because it's not actually a pullback. Potentially. No, it doesn't quite fit my plan. This would. So price would need to come up to kind of like the body of this. No, just keep going. Oh, maybe I should place it. If price comes into the body, I'll place a trade because the part which I like is actually here. That's an inside bar, kind of like spinning top, I think they're called. So price would press down up. Yeah, here. If price comes into that, I'll mark it up. Nope, no need. Invalidated. This looks decent though. That's a pullback. I will get involved with that. Oh, oh well, doesn't matter. I would be getting involved in this in real life. To be even get an entry. We're not in yet. Okay, what time is it? Yeah, I probably would be looking to get involved in this. And, you know, the target would be down here. That looks a bit close. Can I get a 1 to 4? Yep. Yeah, I would take this. I'd be a bit nervous, but I would take this. Didn't get the entry. Oh well. Prices come down. Were we in anything? Oh, what's this all about? Guys, I can't remember if we entered this or not. Is that the one which we missed? Yeah, I missed that trade. Oh, no. Oh, just realized we missed this trade. And then when price came up to it, I said, oh no, it's already happened. And that was in the H4. Maybe we should have been in this trade. I'm going to put that down as a miss. Oh, that's frustrating. I didn't realize. Plus 19.4. Put it in yellow. And then missed. Then I guess there was another chance for it as well. Oh well, right. Yeah, I wouldn't have taken that second chance. The first one I would have. So yeah, genuinely missed. But this H4 from that, I would have got involved in. So there was another miss over here. Let me just draw this on. So there is another miss over here. Uh, 5.98. That's a bit annoying. That is annoying. But anyway, I missed it. And can we get onto the H4 again? We're only on Thursday morning. I'm going to have to hurry things up. I quite like that though, but I don't know where I'd follow it to. Maybe down to here? Let's scroll back on the M15. Is there... Nope. Nothing of interest until we get down to here, or until we start getting a reversal pattern. You would try to manage this. Yeah, I quite like it. I like what's been left behind here as well. So this one, not in. This one I do like, although it was wicked a bit. Still valid. I'll get involved and we'll figure out whether or not we can take profit. All right, so, oh, actually, if this comes in for it now, or if it comes in for that one, price would, basically, it would need to reverse from here, come into here in the first target, really, because we don't know where we're actually targeting now on the way down. First target would actually be this, so we would take a short profit, basically. But we'll see. Oh, wow, I thought we were going to get it then. Oh, nearly, maybe. It's not looking good. Wow. Okay, we're in the trade before you really get a chance to change your mind. 8 in the morning. That is a horrible candle. Okay, we're in one of the trades. I'll keep the second one on as well. Wow. Okay. Sorry, I selected the wrong one. 3.55 before taking any kind of profit. I don't know. You would of course try to bank something there if you were ready for this trade. You'd set the order, set the alerts, you would get tagged into it. You'd take some sort of profit there if you could. But yeah, let's see. This is not looking good. Oh, okay. That's looking all right. 5.82 at the moment. You'd probably want to start trailing your stops. So there's no like defined target of where we're going to go to. Like we're in an H4 zone. Okay, we're within an H4. There's the other H4 down here, which might make sense to make it a target, but you'd probably want to start trailing a stop. And by that, what I mean is price is going to start zigzagging, probably. If it's going to get this reversal pattern, you'd want to move your stop behind one of these like mini swings. And that's basically how I would manage this trade throughout, just to make sure that you're not going to give everything back. So up 5 point, we call it 5.8 at the moment. A little bit tricky. We've also got this break. I haven't been marking the breaks, sorry. So wick. Oh yeah, I always drive into the wicks anyway, so I wouldn't have been too worried at this stage. But look at that, staggering down. There's nothing really to catch this. This doesn't look very good anymore. And then because this is being used twice, that's probably going to get run. And we've got all this imbalance, and price has to come back up to here at some point, surely. It's looking... This might be a good reversal zone. Well, I say that and price just runs away again. Okay. Rebalanced almost perfectly with that. Look at this. This is messy, man. Just got a wick break again. Technically the high is over here. A wick break of that. It's not looking like my favorite price action. It's like a nice consolidation. It's going to burst out one side or the other, but if it breaks low, it's going to leave behind a nice little juicy looking order block right here, which I'd be quite comfortable with. Oh, and it's ended up doing another wick break. Okay. Not that interesting, but yeah, if price comes up to this, I'll mark it on the chart. It doesn't anyway. That looks fairly decent. It's not. It has created a higher high. It's on the break. Nah. Maybe I should have done. Huh. I should have done. Right, this is the one which I was thinking of. Right there. So there's potential other trade missed, which would be right here. I'll mark it on, but I'm going to have to mark it on as a missed trade. It's not created a higher low. It has created a higher high. It's broken a wick. It's at the point where we've broken essentially the lows with a strong aggressive candle. I should have marked this on, but this is going to be marked as a loss. Sorry, as a miss. Okay, there. What time is it? 3 in the afternoon. Yeah, of course you'd be in this. And yeah, I guess that the target would be down here. So 1 to 379. Yeah, yeah, I would. Okay. Oh man, I'm kicking myself because there's another entry, another one which I think I've missed. Right here. Oh, actually, I'll tell you what. I haven't missed it. We're in it. This would be a stop order. Haha. Right, price hasn't shot out of here. This would be a stop order. I've done a few of those this week. So, okay, this might be a bit saving grace. So I am going to say from here, try and move this out of the way, make it a bit cleaner. It's getting very dark on the screen. If price, well, it's probably going to at least come down a bit. If price comes down, I'm in the trade. If price goes straight up, I'm not even in the trade. We'll do a stop order. Yay, I'm in. It's probably where it's going to reverse. Happy days. Right, okay. That was lucky. Don't know why I didn't think of that before. But yeah, this week a few of us have been doing stop orders. And I've been lucky that I've been doing stop orders in real life trading because I avoided maybe like 2 big losses on my account. So, right, now we're getting into the refined H4 zone. So let's just get rid of this because it's bloody dark on the screen. There we go, that's a little bit cleaner again. And we've got maybe another one. I was going to say that little white candle, but no, it's not created a low. You know, it's not created a new high. Not like this, not like that. Don't know, no. Price is pressing down. I don't know where I'm going with this, actually. Having said that, I don't know where I'm going with it. I'm going to have to... Where's the target going to be? After all that? The low down here? Or just trail it? So we've broken the low, you would take profits, you know, a bit of profit right there. Wouldn't be much, you wouldn't be necessarily, unless you took a third off. Oh no, that won't make a difference, will it? Oh, I didn't think about that. So I'm getting too tired. Right, let's keep going. If we break this low, you'd move your stop loss just above these highs here. Didn't get it. Come on. 9573, 9574, didn't get it. There, you got it, right. Okay, so stop loss would be going behind here. Which would also be a breaking point if we reverse. So you would technically, you know, you'd just about get profit with this. This was a stupid entry now that I'm thinking of it, because we haven't got a defined entry point apart from basically the drop of this zone. A defined take profit, sorry. So you'd basically be there at the moment. It's been mitigated already, but there is another order block here, which I will take. If we come back into it, I will take that, because we would essentially be more or less break even from them. So yeah. I think I'm in. Keep missing them. Keep missing them by a tiny, tiny bit. You know, would I keep it on? Probably, because we are still technically in a downtrend on the daily 4 hour and 15 minute. I'd keep it on. Okay, cool. I had my opportunity to take it off and I didn't. So there's a -1. The amount of times that has happened in live trading as well. So yeah, -1, and this would be plus 0.91. Yeah, not very good, is it? And that is green, because it's a win. And what did we say about this one? I didn't get into it, did I? So, yeah. I don't think I did. Did I get into any of these? Oh my god, my brain's gone blank. I can't remember if I got into any of these. Don't think I got into that. That invalidated itself. We did get into this one. And our target... Oops. Just realised. Our target was the H4. The refined H4. So 15.64. That's cool. Guys, I can't remember. I'm going to include this one into the results. I can't remember if this one... Oh yeah, we did take it. Yeah, I remember now. It's the 8 AM candle. Okay, this is staying in results. But yeah, target is the H4. So your bare minimum target would have been here at 5.79. Did we bank that at 5.79? I really can't remember. I really can't remember off the top of my head. But I'm going to put it down as this, okay? My apologies if I've got that wrong. I just can't remember. It's getting a bit late. Right, so we shot out of here. Usually a good sign of a reversal. We've got the break of structure. This whole area was like the bigger H4. Yeah, so we're still within that bigger H4. We've just tapped into the refined H4. We've got chock on the M15. We can now say that we're possibly looking at going long. I would ideally like to see, just for confirmation, you know, when you're looking to reverse, I'd want to see price come down, tap into an order block down here, and then break a next high. So break this high, then pull down to a new order block, and then continue up to probably... Well, that's hardly going to hold, is it? probably the next H4 zone, which looks like this. And failing that, this looks like it's all going to run. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. You've got loads of imbalance there, at least to here. Because H4 to H4, so it will probably not take into account the M15. So I might as well take this off because it's pretty much invalidated itself now. We're going H4 to H4. Okay. Talking of which, what's the time? 8. I can go forward another 7 candles, I think, and then decide on the H4 where we're going. So yeah, we're out of that. And what day are we? Friday at 8. Okay, nearly the end. I'm going to try not to click too fast. Okay, so there's a first indication of pullback. Oh, what am I doing? Pullback. Getting rejected. I would say now go to the next area. If this can get run, in my head, I would 100% be going long. But yeah, if we get a pullback into here, I'll go long. So there. Lower high, lower low, I think. Yeah. Okay, just. Okay, we're in a trade. Cool. Going the other way, so a little bit nervous. So now I do actually need to figure out on the H4. I'm going to go forward 2 more candles. Okay, it's not looking positive for me on this one. H4, right. That's nice. So, yeah. Yeah, H4 makes sense. So any longs that we get into, we want to go up to only there. All right, so to the supply coming into the market. And ideally, we want to approach it on a staggered approach because that was an aggressive move down, stagger our way up, get some sort of rejection off of here on the 15-minute, work our way down back into here, and probably just this low. So yeah, okay, cool. That's what the plan is. A little bit more clearly defined. Let's go. Oh, not good. So we're out of this trade. That was quick in and out. Okay, so there, -1. Wow. Oh yeah, I can move that out the way now. I might as well clear that off the chart too. Shrink that down. Okay, cleaner. We're going to clear this imbalance. Sorry, I don't know if I mentioned that imbalance. It's bloody massive. Maybe. Probably not. Right, we've got the breaker structure going up. Might mention it earlier. I seem to remember mentioning it, that I'm more of a bear trader than I am a bull trader. So I find the patterns harder to see when price is going up. So bear with me while I do this. Order block before the break, and then a deeper one as well. So 2 possible areas. If they come into either, I will place the order. Great. Probably another loss on the way. Cool, we're in this trade. I'll draw it on in a minute. Because our target is up here, so it's not too bad. All right, there we go. Finally, a bit of luck. Right, okay. That's FT, no, not FTMO. Non-farm payroll. Yeah. Would I have taken this in real life? Not on a funded account, but on my personal account, I'd be trading this all day long. Decent. target's going to be up here. There. Okay, that's where we want to go. Parfait. Also, we have got that, and now another little wood block right there. Let me just take that off the chart because it's a wee bit messy again. I'll get rid of that one too. There we go. I've got to keep my charts in real life a little bit tidy than what I have done lately as well. So like a zigzag down, staggered structure down, tap into here, off we go to target again. Probably not going to have to. Oh, trade into the wicks. You know, ignore what all the clowns say, trade into them. So, you know, if I was on like an actual normal account, you know, in real life, I'd probably just enter right now and just trade into it. What this has done, cleared all the liquidity out of the way, all those sort of potential staggered moves. It's just wiped everything out. It's going to run it. It will hit target. Oh, we're going to be all right, guys. Told you. Oh, don't run out of steam now. There we are. Right. 10.86. Yeah, I am a bit of a red news specialist, so I know how to trade it. Plus 10.86. And on that, I will be teaching the guys in my group how to trade red news. I'm just literally waiting to be able to record a live red news event with them. So I'll probably just do screen share on Discord so they can all watch it happen. Tried to take a live trade yesterday and was waiting for it and had us all watching the screen. Not all of us, a few of us. Right, we're in the H4 zone. Not going to place an entry just to go short based off of this price action, because quite often red news event will dictate the range of play for the next, you know, next month. But these wicks are quite telling. Don't tell me. Did I take an order off of this? Did I take an order off? And we got this giant wick? I wouldn't have got entry anyway. Oh well. Yeah, no, I'd take that off. I wouldn't want to place that considering the price action. But another wick, price will run that as well. Actually, what time is it? 3. Yeah, it will still run it. Sure of it. Well, you can never be sure of anything, but I'm pretty certain it's going to run. There we go. Another order lock right here. Looks decent. Price taps into that, I'll take it. Oh, got break with pretty much a wick. Little tiny bit of imbalance. I'd still take this, yeah. Oh. Almost. There's another one right here. Tap into that, I'll take it. Oh, hold on. Ooh, that was lucky. Where's our target going to be? It's got to be up here, hasn't it? Or has it? Would it be here? I'd really want to look on the daily to see if this is basically a rebalance of, yeah, it will be. This will be a rebalance on the daily. That's the H4 zone. Let's tap into that. So it's like broken out of this area now, which is cool. So we've broken out of this H4. That didn't hold. Pull back. So just like what we've been doing all the way down, pull back up into this. Maybe here as an initial target, and then here. Yeah, cool. Let's go. Didn't get it. We're leaving behind quite a lot here. Price is going to have to come back down at some point. It's going to have to come and collect. How was the imbalances? Just a big imbalance here. fairly hefty there. So price has got to come back down at some point. Drawback is that it's been fairly structured on the way up. Don't mind. Let's keep going. Oh, what's time? No way. One more candle and then we've done the next week. That was a bit revealing. Wasn't expecting that. Okay. I thought we were going to get another candle on Friday. Sorry about that. Forgot. We don't. So right, that's the end of the week. We are going to try to tally this up, which is just crazy. It feels like we just did 2 weeks. My brain is knackered. I don't know about you guys. This is going to take ages to edit, especially I went off to get a cup of tea, which is now half cold. Right. Yeah, and it's Saturday night, so just before, you know, like less than 12 hours before the video would go out. So I'm just going to mark this up. Trolled myself. Right. Plus 18.59 plus 14.91. Okay, I've done something wrong. 18.59 plus 14.91 plus 39.61. So even just there, we've got 73.11. So just as a recap, you would not want to get into all of these trades having not banked anything or moved to, you know, break even or anything like that. You might do, you know, if you're comfortable with taking trades like that. If you are risking less than 1% on your account, maybe you would. But would you hold it throughout all of this, that massive drawback? Probably not. But I'm just showing you what is available, okay? And same with this insane one over here, which I haven't put in just yet. So we got a minus, not that -1. We got 14.16. So plus 14.16 plus, this is going to be embarrassing. I don't know whether or not I'm going to put the total on the thumbnail because a lot of people who don't watch it will just be full of criticism. So, right, -4. Okay, so -4. That's all the losses. -4. Okay, and plus 15.64 plus 0.91, a very disappointing trade, but it happens in real life. I had one last week, plus 10.86. Wow, 158.93. So plus 158.93. Here's a way which I might be able to do it. 158.93 minus those ones, so minus 18.59 minus 14.91 minus 39.61. All right, 85.82. That sounds a little bit more, well, yeah, 85.92, I think I said. 82. And then I missed some trades as well. So the missed trades were 19.4 plus 5.98. Okay, so 25.38 missed. and probably a couple more missed as well. But yeah, okay guys, so it kind of just shows you at the very least that the strategy is ridiculously profitable, but it's in our heads where we feel fear, which is natural. You know, you feel fear and you think there's no way, you know, if you're holding on to this trade in particular and it pulls back halfway, I think it got to what, like 40, and then it pulled back down to sort of like below 20, you'd be panicking a little bit. It doesn't matter how big or small the account is, you would be feeling that. You know, you would really feel it. But if you did just develop your mind into just an absolute iron palace and effectively just say, like, I don't care what the result is going to be. If I execute the plan exactly to plan, I will end up with ridiculous sums. Okay. So yeah, I hope that was good. I have a feeling that this video is going to be mega long. And if it is, I apologize. I have closed the Discord group for the time being for the next like 3 weeks or so. I've got everybody in there now who I want, and there's about 40-ish traders, 40 or 50. And I'm going to bring them all up to a certain standard, and then I'll open the doors for another 20 to 30 people, maybe mid next month, so mid-November, because by the time they come in, everybody else should be up to speed, and the experience will be even better, and your learning curve will be even shorter. So the link for the survey, I'm not going to include in this video just yet. If you're watching this video after mid-November 2020, the link should be valid, but I'm taking out the link from the videos at the moment because I don't necessarily need any more people to join the group. But yeah, guys, thank you so much again. If you've watched it to the end, well done. And yeah, by all means, any questions, stick them in the comments. I'm a little bit more active now, and yeah, look forward to catching you next week, or maybe even midweek if I decide to make another video. All right, cheers, take care.